Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are heading to a destination to pick up a smoothie. This is the place that was recommended to me that I haven't had yet, so I figured I'd take you all along. So let's get started. Alright, we are working with FSD version 12.3.6. Still on 12.3.6. We are waiting for 12.4 to be released to the general population, but until then, why not continue to do some more drives on this fantastic build that we have now. As I said in my previous videos, 12.3.6 has been performing really good. Very predictable, which obviously builds confidence, which is what we want. Confidence in how FSD is going to perform. Alright, we're coming up to our first roundabout here. Actually, this will be the second one. We just went through the first one. Second roundabout in the neighborhood here. Car approaching from the left. FSD is doing a good job slowing down and yielding for that vehicle as we make our way through. 35 mile an hour zone. We're accelerating up through 35, 36 now. And I'd say, driving through here, it's comfortable doing 45 through here. Don't tell anybody I said that or that I do that, but 45 is normally the rate of speed that most vehicles do going through here. Alright, we're going to come around the bend here and set ourselves up for the first traffic light. Good speed going into this turn, 36 miles an hour. Vehicle feels well in control at that speed, so that's good. We're setting up for a left turn here at this light. I did a recent video in the past, a couple of videos ago, where I was on the south end of this traffic signal, set up in the turn lane to make a left. I was the first car, and I captured on that video that for some reason FSD does not detect the green arrow at this light on the other side of the road. No idea why. I came through here at a different time of day, I believe yesterday, and had the same issue. So I'm not really sure. The car should be able to see that traffic light, and so far that's the first light, first arrow that I've approached or had to where FSD doesn't detect, or my vehicle doesn't detect the change from red to green. So as I did before, I did yesterday as well, I had to give it a little acceleration in order for it to get through and make the turn in the intersection. So not sure what that's about. All right, once again, we're here in sunny Tampa, Florida area. It's a beautiful Sunday. It's actually Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all of you out there who are fathers. Fun thing to be. I'm certainly one, and happy to be one. Have a lot of time, a lot of great fun with my son, and we enjoy him as he continues to get older. He's 6 now, so a lot of fun to be around. All right, we got this blinking yellow light that we're going through now. Normally this build, you can feel the car sometimes it starts to like it's unsure if it needs to brake or not when it sees that flashing yellow, and you can feel it sort of gets on acceleration, off, on and off, but it did well that time. It went right through it without an issue. All right, just under a mile, we're going to be making a left at the traffic light up ahead, which will put us on to McMullen Road. we'll set up to make this left-hand turn on the McMullen. Stage ourselves in one of the two turning lanes. Alright, so as we wait at this traffic light, I'm going to go ahead and speed the video up here so we can get to the action. Alright, green means go. We've got the green, and here we go. Alright, left here. So we're set up in this right-hand lane. We're going to need to merge into the left lane, so we'll see how the vehicle does with that. Actually, no, it looks like they've widened it here. Well, yeah, no, they didn't. I was right. We're going to need to merge over into the left lane. I don't know if you heard, if my microphone picked that up, but we ran over something back there in the lane. I don't know what that was, but hopefully we didn't get any damage to the tires. FSD didn't see it, and neither did I, so can't blame the car for it. Check our tire pressures. It happened on the right side is where I felt it, but we're holding a steady 42 psi, so I think we're okay. Alright, we're in a 45 mile an hour zone here, and we are doing a comfortable 45. It's appropriate for this road, I would say. Actually never frequent this road, so it'll be interesting to see what we have up ahead. A bit of new scenery. Maybe there's some deeper challenges that FSD will have to conquer here ahead. Looks like we're going to have a sharp right-hand turn coming up, according to the map. Here we go, set up in this right turn lane. Alright, there's our right on red. Perfect, right into a turn lane. It's got to merge over left. It does that just perfectly. Alright, we got a left-hand turn coming up ahead. Like Sims Road here. Staged nicely here in the turn lane. Got a blue pickup truck coming ahead. If it's going to turn, it's got to do it now. It's not going to. It's going to wait. We got some oncoming traffic. Some of it's turning right on Sims. Some of it's going straight. And we've got the clear right after this black vehicle. And FSD takes it. Perfect. 40 mile an hour zone here. Really liking how FSD, well, this version of FSD is handling determining what speed to be at. It's been doing a really good job. and that's the new setting. I forget the name of it, but it's the setting that FSD itself will choose which speed to go at, depending on the speed that traffic does in that area, typically. And there's been a lot of feedback from folks in the past that FSD would go too slow when it should be going faster, and when it should be going faster, or when it's going through residential, it's going too fast. So that was some feedback, and it seems to be, as of the last 2 weeks or so, it seems to be making pretty good decisions on what speed it wants to be at and what feels natural and normal for the roads it's traversing. All right, we're coming up on a light here. We're going to be making a left. All right, hopefully we make this light, and we won't. That was a hard break. It almost felt like FSD was going to try to make that yellow light because it started accelerating, which it should not have. It should have started to slow down, but it started to accelerate. I certainly knew we weren't going to make it, and it had to hard brake, which was not dangerous, but it certainly wasn't comfortable. All right, we're going to be making this left-hand turn, and it's continuing to move forward, and it's going to go now because it sees this truck is going to make a right. And that was the right decision to do. Good decision. So I had to look up through the glass roof to keep an eye on the green light to make sure that it wasn't going to turn yellow when we were going to get stuck in the middle of the intersection. FSD, there was no way it would have or could have seen that light change, so I think it would have been more appropriate to be sure you can be in the intersection, set up to make that left turn at your opportunity, but you need to be back a little bit. That way you can monitor that traffic light and sort of know if it turns yellow and then turns red, you need to know that, and also watch at the same time, just like a human would. Those cars that are approaching, they're going to stop at that red light, and you need to go ahead and turn and get out of the intersection. But we would have been stuck in that intersection, most likely, because FSD didn't have a view of that light there. There was just a car off to the left with their hazard lights on. FSD noticed that the left lane was not moving as quickly as the right lane. Maybe it picked up on the hazard lights, and it slowed down a little bit in anticipation for those other cars behind the car with the hazard lights on maybe merging into our lane. So that was really good behavior. Very cautious behavior. That's good. That's what we want to see. Speed limit's 55, and we're doing 54. That's appropriate. We've got a car pretty close in front of us, so if there wasn't one, I would be hopeful that we'd be doing 60 through here, at least. All right, we're about a half mile out from my destination. A good merge there to set us up for the turn, which the establishment's going to be on the right-hand side of the road. And here we go. We're going to be pulling in now. It'd be great if FSD pulled in and parked for me right in front of the business. But that's a task for the future, hopefully in the near future. Behavior that we've been seeing is that it pulls us up to pretty much to the front door and just kind of hangs out, not knowing what to do in the middle of the parking lot. All right, so I am going to disengage here. We've made it to our destination. So thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you on the next one while I do my auto park here. See you here.